Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon. Is this the shipping and receiving office? My name is Patricia Litton and I'm expecting some documents to arrive this morning. I was wondering if they've been delivered.
Just a moment, Miss Litton. I'll look into that for you. No, I'm sorry, there doesn't seem to be anything here for you.
Would you be able to check under my assistant's name? Her name is Wanda Green. There should be 2 envelopes containing approximately 5 documents each.
Yes, there are some packages addressed to Miss Green. I was just about to distribute the mail. I'll be around to deliver them shortly. Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Rebecca, do you know where the Samson file is? I wanted to look over the financial charts before our meeting this afternoon.
I thought I saw Jack with it in the boardroom. Why? What pages in particular were you interested in?
We're hoping to increase profits, so I wanted to do a sales and cost analysis. I'd like to also take a look at each sales representative's figures.
That's a great idea. That way we can see who is doing well and which people need a little more training. Then we can work in a new course schedule.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Thank you for contacting Jones & Plain Marketing Incorporated. This is Diana Plain. What can I do for you?
Hello, this is Francis Smith calling from the Littleton Manufacturing Company. I'm calling to inform you that we've decided to go with your advertising campaign and would like to send you a deposit.
That's great, sir. Which bank will you be transferring the funds from?
Our account is with the London City Bank on Westchester Avenue. Oh, and I'd also like to schedule a meeting with your executives to discuss our promotional video for sometime after September 18th. Questions 65 through 67 referred to the following conversation.
Rick, I stopped by the construction site last night. I'm a little nervous. It doesn't look like the renovations will be complete in time for the grand opening of my offices.
We have been a little delayed because some of the materials didn't arrive on time, but we still hope to be ready in time for the event.
Well, the event is scheduled for October 10th, so I was hoping to have the furniture delivered by the last week of September.
That shouldn't be a problem. Even if a few more shipments are late, we should still have enough time to be ready by the 1st of October.
Questions 68 through 70 referred to the following conversation.
Do you know whether Josh will return from his holiday before the marketing conference begins on Wednesday?
He's scheduled to arrive at Fenway International Airport on Wednesday afternoon, so I don't think he'll be back to work until Thursday. Do you think we should postpone the meeting?
That won't be necessary. I'll just have Susan give her notes on the guest speakers to Josh when he gets back.
Okay, then I will not make any changes to the meeting schedule. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, what time are you open in the morning? I'd like to come in and purchase a gift for a colleague.
We open at 9 a.m., but unfortunately we open at noon on Saturdays.
I should be able to get there by 9, but are you able to hold something for me until Monday in case I can't make it in?
No, I'm very sorry. We don't hold anything because people rarely return to purchase the items.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
I'm available to help the next person.
Hello, I'd like to purchase 2 tickets to Friday's concerts.
Unfortunately, we only have seats available in sections C and D. Would that be okay?
I would have preferred section B, but I guess I'll take the best seats available. Questions 47 through 49 referred to the following conversation.
I'd like to send these files to Kimberly Dawson. Do you have her email address?
No, I don't, but Jim in HR should have a list of all company accounts. I'll get it from him and forward it to you later today.
That would be great. I have a number of new clients that I need to set up meetings with, so I'd like to let my supervisor know.
Well, make sure that you contact Sam as well. The company has decided that both a director and a supervisor should be present at all new client meetings.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Brian, are you available to pick me up at the train station tomorrow afternoon? I'll be coming back from New York after the conference ends.
I have meetings until 3, but if you're scheduled to arrive at around 6, I'll be there.
Well, the train should be at the station at 5, but I can stay and wait. I'll go over my notes of the conference until you arrive.
Great. I'll be there at 6 then. Why don't we go for dinner to discuss our presentation on Friday? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Carl, have you completed the financial reports? I have to determine next year's budget before my important meeting with the director this afternoon.
Sorry, not yet. It seems like I've been answering my phone all morning, and I can't seem to find the time to finish them. My clients are very demanding.
Really? I met your clients at last month's social function and they seemed reasonable. Ask Jenny to help you finish the financial reports. I'll be away for a few hours, so she can use the computer in my office.
That sounds good, but be sure not to lock your door because I don't have a key.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Vanessa. Have you heard from the finance department? I'm still waiting for the financial reports for this quarter.
I was talking to Jill in finance a few minutes ago. She doesn't think they'll be done this week. They've been really busy preparing the budget for next quarter.
That's ridiculous. We have to get them to work on our charts first. I just got an email from the director, and the vice president is coming from New York to review our progress.
Wow. I'll call the department manager and tell her to make this quarter's reports a priority.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Fiona told me that you've decided to hold the convention in Miami.
Yeah, I can't wait. Actually, we were thinking of Singapore at first, but the price of the airline tickets is too high due to the seasonal demand.
Well, Singapore is fantastic. I spent my last vacation there and had a great time.
Really? Many people said that they found it difficult to communicate well. Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
We were asked to save all of this month's computer files in order for the IT department to change servers. However, I think that the files are too large. Where should we store them?
Well, we could reconfigure the computer network to gain storage. What about that?
That sounds good. Let's try that. Do you know how to reconfigure the network?
I have no idea. The IT department will probably know how. I'll call them now. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Have you contacted the convention center to confirm how many guests will be attending the conference?
I haven't had a chance yet. I'm still going over the names of the clients that we are considering inviting.
Well, please try to get to it as soon as possible. If we postpone it much longer, we may not be able to get the staff to do everything we would like in time.
I'll contact a few clients to confirm whether or not they will attend. I can finish it this afternoon.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
I have so many meetings this afternoon. I really don't think that I'll be able to complete the installation of our new software before Tuesday.
That shouldn't be a problem. A few extra computers are scheduled to arrive on Friday, and the technical team won't finish reconfiguring the new network before Monday.
That's great. I'll be sure to be done by then. Oh, did you want me to check the internet connection?
Yes, sometimes I can't log on to the website. I think there are some problems with the internet.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation. Can you believe the lineup? Why are so many people at the bank in the middle of the day? We're going to waste our whole break waiting in line.
Do you think we should come back tomorrow? We should get back to prepare for the presentation this afternoon.
I think you're right. If we keep waiting, then we'll definitely be late for the presentation.
I wonder if Leon in sales put the sales report on my desk. I told her that I need it for today's meeting.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Do you have your train ticket for Denver yet?
No, all of the tickets are booked because of the holidays.
Well, I think things will quiet down by Sunday. Why don't you try to leave on Tuesday?
That won't work. Negotiations with the clients are scheduled to begin on Monday. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Bill. How was the luncheon yesterday?
I wasn't able to go. I was working on finishing up that presentation we had for the new clients this morning. But a few of us are looking at going out tonight after work. Would you care to join?
That would be great. Is it martini night at the new restaurant again?
No, tonight they have a discount on appetizers. The special starts at 7, so let's meet in the lobby at 6:30.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
On Wednesday I have to go and see Mr. Franklin in Human Resources, and I don't think I'm prepared for the meeting. He's interviewing me to see if I am qualified to transfer into the accounting department.
You'll be okay. I spoke with Mr. Franklin yesterday and he seems like a really friendly man. Why don't you go home early today and prepare for the interview?
That's a good idea. I know that he's interviewing a lot of people for the position, and so I want to make a good impression.
I think you'll do fine. I'll lend you my accounting manual to study from.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
I'm very busy today. Do you mind if I work late tonight?
That's okay with me. Maybe Trevor can help you with the report for a couple of hours tonight.
That would be a big help. It's really important for me to finish this report so that I can send it to Chicago.
As a matter of fact, I spoke with our client in Chicago today, and he is waiting for the final draft. Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
It's good to see you again, Adam. How was your trip to the U.S.?
Fantastic. I went with a couple of close friends. We stayed at a big hotel in Las Vegas for a week.
Yeah, I loved Las Vegas when I was there 2 years ago. Did you get to see a lot while you were there?
Actually, only a little. We were more interested in gambling at the hotel every day. Once in a while, we tried out some interesting bars there.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation. Doesn't the staff restaurant include a beverage with lunch? Why don't I see that option anymore?
The company has decided to cut costs where possible, and it looks like the restaurant was the obvious choice.
That's too bad. I always drink coffee after lunch, and the extra cost can be expensive in the long run.
Well, you could always stop by the coffee shop on your way back to the office. They do have that preferred customer discount card.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm here from Business Office Supplies. I have some file cabinets, tables, and chairs to be delivered for Grace Cameron.
Sure, let me see if I can get her. Unfortunately, Grace is in the middle of an important meeting.
Well, I can't really wait. I have deliveries lined up all afternoon. Is there someone else that can sign the invoice?
Sure, I can do that. Why don't I contact the maintenance department to help you bring things in?
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Pardon me, do you know where I can find tomato soup?
I'm pretty sure it's in either aisle 8 or 9.
I've been looking up and down those aisles, but I can't seem to find it.
That'll be at the end of aisle 4, next to the flower center. Follow me, I'll show you. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Miss Martin, I really think that the photos from the weekend rugby match should be included in this weekend's sports section.
Our readers prefer golf and football, so I usually include those sports instead.
I understand, but we need to differentiate ourselves from other papers. Why don't we try offering something different?
I don't think many of our readers are rugby fans, but I'll talk it over with Josh and consider it.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I was wondering if the hotel has any part-time positions for the fall season.
Yes, we do. We're looking to hire housekeepers, servers for the lounge, and front desk attendants.
I have a lot of experience working as a server in restaurants. Would it be okay if I met with you this afternoon to discuss the positions further and to fill out an application form?
No problem. I'll schedule an interview with you this afternoon. Be sure to bring along your curriculum vitae and any training certificates you may have. Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Sue. I noticed that you'll be away next week. Are you going away on business?
Yes, I'm heading to New York on Monday. I'm really looking forward to seeing the sights of Manhattan. I hear there are some great restaurants too.
There are. I was there last month. I suggest you walk around Central Park too. There are so many things to do.
That sounds great. I'll be in Manhattan on Wednesday. I may see if I can join a city tour.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
The carpet is nearly installed. You should be able to replace the furniture by Friday.
I'm hosting a dinner party this week. Is it possible to finish by Thursday?
To be honest, most of the work should be finished by Thursday, but we need to remove our tools and equipment. However, if it's important for you to use the room on Thursday, we will do our best to have everything cleaned up.
I really appreciate that. My husband and I can help with the cleanup.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation. Has the new copier arrived yet? I need to start printing our new brochures for the marketing campaign we're going to launch on Monday.
Didn't you hear? Accounting has decided that it won't fit into our budget this year and they cancelled the order.
Oh no, they cancelled the order last year as well, and now we'll have to wait another year. We should really call a meeting with the department supervisor.
I agree. Our division should get priority when it comes to office supplies. I'll come along when you meet with the director.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, this is Ted Jenkins. I spoke to someone about full-time employment with Primerica a couple of weeks ago. I was wondering if you've made any decisions with regard to hiring.
Well, Mr. Jenkins, I wanted to contact you because we were hoping to have you in for another interview. Are you free anytime next week? We'd like to see you on Monday or Wednesday.
Tuesday would be better for me. Would 10 o'clock work for you?
That's just fine. Please meet us on the 5th floor in the conference room. You can speak to Ms. Morgan at the reception desk should you have trouble finding it.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
I've really wanted to see that movie for some time now, but I saw a TV show last night that said it was awful.
That's strange. My friend said that it was one of the best films of the year. It's playing at the cinema downtown. Would you like to go?
That sounds great. I'd like to check it out for myself. There have been so many reviews, both comments, good and bad. I've got a few up on my desk. I could make you a copy if you'd like.
Thanks. My sister is really interested in that film. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Dwight & Jones Financial. How may I help you?
Oh, hello. This is Kenneth from Xerox Canada. I'm calling about the copy machine you had purchased for your office. I would like to deliver it tomorrow afternoon, if that works for you.
You know, I have to copy a number of documents tomorrow morning. Are you able to come this afternoon?
Yes, I have another delivery in your area. Why don't I call you about 30 minutes before I get there?
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation. Your total comes to $23. Would you like to have this book gift wrapped?
Oh no, it's actually for myself. I'll just take it like that because I'd like to read it at a cafe. Do you accept credit cards?
Only for purchases over $25 can you pay by credit card.
I'll just pay by cash then.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation. Hello, I saw an advertisement in a newspaper that you have a few positions available in marketing.
Yes, but there is only one opening right now. We do have several positions available in the technical support division. Would you like to learn more about those?
Well, I would prefer marketing. I have extensive experience in advertising, and I would only be interested in a technical support position if there were some training involved.
Why don't you go and wait in the visitor's room and I'll see if someone from HR can meet with you.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
I think that this one has all the elements that you are looking for. There is a corner office, the windows overlook Central Park, and there is a kitchen in the back corner.
That sounds like exactly what we're looking for. I'd love to look at it. We only have a month before we expect to launch our new marketing campaign, so I was really hoping to get into an office as soon as possible. How much does it cost?
Well, the selling price is $500,000. We can look at presenting an offer slightly lower, but it will depend on the number of interested buyers in the market.
Yes, I know. Can I make an appointment for my partner and I to come by this afternoon to see it?
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Pardon me, have you seen our waiter? I'd like to order some more water.
I'm terribly sorry. I'll see where he has gone. You haven't been waiting long, have you?
Only about 5 minutes, but that's okay. You look quite busy this afternoon.
Yes, we are now at full capacity, so everyone here is busy at the moment.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Are you intending to fly to Montreal?
That's a possibility. I flew there last year, but I think a group of us may drive. Would you be interested in carpooling?
Sure. Flying is definitely faster, but I'm nervous when flying. Besides, the weather this time of year will make for a beautiful drive. We might be able to do some sightseeing on the way.
That's a fantastic idea. Why don't you phone Ruth and Jim? I'll speak to Ryan and tell him the plan. Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Can you stop by the supermarket on your way home? I need a few things for dinner tonight.
Actually, I was going to stop by the new bakery to pick up a couple of baguettes as well. Hey, why don't we invite Bill and Jane over too?
That sounds great. A good idea about the new bakery. I really like their bread. It's so fresh. I'll call Bill and Jane to see if they'd like to join us.
Well, why don't you prepare some appetizers to go along with the bread, and I'll grill up some pork tenderloin when I get home.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation. Welcome to Lexington Office Tower. We would be pleased to give you a tour of the rental office and the facilities.
That sounds okay, but I prefer buying to renting because I'm looking for an investment as well. Are there any offices available to purchase?
Well, actually, we do have a few listed on the market. What features are you looking for?
I would like a space at least 800 square feet overlooking the park and close to the elevators.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Do you think you could come by on Tuesday to give me a hand preparing the presentation? We need to have the slides and the financial reports ready by next week for the partnership meeting.
Unfortunately, I have meetings all day on Tuesday. Then I'm away on business and return on Thursday. Would Friday work for you?
That should be okay, but we'll have to work all weekend on it to try and get it finished by Monday.
I'll have my secretary, Jill, send you an email to confirm a time for Friday.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation. Mr. Towers asked us all to attend the computer software training workshop in the auditorium this Friday.
Oh, really? Would he like everyone from accounting to be present? You know, we have to prepare our accounts for the audit.
Yes, every division, with the exception of marketing, must attend. They're working on the new advertising campaigns to be launched at the end of the month.
Why don't we all go to lunch together after the workshop? There's a great new spicy noodle restaurant that just opened up downtown.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had to take the subway this morning since my wife needed to use our car. It took me 30 minutes longer by subway.
I'm glad you finally made it. The client should be arriving in 5 minutes, and we'll start the meeting right away. Should we meet in the conference room or the boardroom at the end of the hall?
Why don't we make it the boardroom? I'll just get my files off my desk and meet you there.
Okay, I will direct the clients to the room as soon as they get here.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Miss Thompson, there should be a document arriving for me this morning from Tokyo. As soon as it arrives, please call me at my desk. I need to go over the Asian sales figures immediately.
A document containing sales figures just arrived from Sao Paulo. I haven't seen one from Tokyo yet.
I'll take a look at it. This one should have been delivered to finance. It looks like the Sao Paulo branch has the wrong contact information. Please forward this to finance and ensure that the problem is fixed.
Sure, Mr. Fenton. When the other document arrives, should I interrupt your conference call?
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Mr. Parson. Our files have shown that you've been a client of Rogers Mobility for quite a while. I'm calling to offer you a huge discount should you wish to transfer your services to BTB.
I'm not sure. I've been happy with Rogers so far.
If you do wish to switch providers, we will ensure that your monthly invoice will be at least 15% lower than it is now.
That sounds great, but I'll really have to confer with my secretary before I decide to change or not.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
The auditors are supposed to arrive tomorrow morning to begin their review of our operations. Remember that we should spend all day organizing files so that the auditors can finish faster.
I know, but I have an important meeting this morning. Can you start on your own? I can join you around 2 p.m. to help you finish.
There's a lot of work to be done before the auditors arrive. Can you finish by noon? Otherwise, I think we'll have to stay late tonight.
These meetings usually run long, but I'll do my best to finish as quickly as possible. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Have you seen the number 10 city bus?
Not yet, but they do come by every 20 minutes. I expect you'll see one in a few minutes.
Great. I overslept and was worried that I already missed it.
You're lucky. The buses run slower in wet weather.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Would you please make me a copy of the new Japanese account?
It isn't in the file cabinet under New Clients, where I had left it. Do you know where it may be?
I brought it with me to the conference room for my meeting with the director, Susan, this morning. She may have taken it to her desk.
Okay, I'll ask her about it at the management meeting later today. Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jones. This is Kendra Wilson from Costco Cable Service calling to confirm the installation of your cable service for Friday afternoon.
Yes, that's right, Friday at 2 p.m. Will it be necessary for you to do any of the installation in the house?
Actually, we'll have to access the main cable indoors. We'll need someone to let us in.
Well, could I change the appointment time to 10 a.m. then? My wife and I will both be out in the afternoon.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Do you know what time the conference is scheduled to begin?
The first speaker will start at 9, but I may be a little late. I have to take my car to the mechanic, so my wife will drive me after dropping the kids off at school.
I'm catching the 8 o'clock train, so I think I'll be on time. Why don't I take notes so that you don't miss anything important?
Thanks, that's great. Why don't we try that new restaurant on our lunch break? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to register for the guest speaker's lecture on Friday, October 20th in the main conference room.
Unfortunately, all of the tickets are sold out for that program. However, we still have seats available for the Saturday talk located in the auditorium.
I was really hoping to learn more about money management. Do any of the weekend talks relate to financial planning?
The Saturday afternoon talk is focused on investments with major financial institutions. You may find it beneficial.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Is there a flight that will arrive in New York by 9 a.m. Friday? I have a meeting at 10 a.m.
Yes, there are 2 available flights. One leaves at 6 a.m. and connects through Chicago. The other is a direct flight from Los Angeles and departs at 6:30.
Well, I'd prefer a direct flight, but is there a big difference in price?
The later flight is about 20% higher in cost, but if you purchase it today, you can get a ticket at a cheaper price. Number 50. Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Mr. Marshall. This is Sandy Hildebrand calling from Uniglobe Travel Company. I'm calling to remind you that today is the last day we are accepting bookings for the Italy tour package, and also that you are still eligible for the group discount.
Oh, great. Unfortunately, I have meetings beginning at 1 o'clock. Can we discuss this a little later? What time would be best for you?
I'll be in the office until 6 today, but remember, the final bookings must be made today.
Of course. I am very interested and I'll contact you at around 5.
Number. Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Has the most recent order of hard drives been assembled yet?
Some of the components haven't arrived from our other plant. There's been a delay in the shipment.
I'll have to call over and see what's keeping them. We have a large number of orders that we have to get out this week.
I know. We don't want one order to back up the whole system. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
If you give me your ticket stub, I can show you to your seat.
Well, I don't have one. Actually, I reserved my ticket over the phone. Do you know where I can pick it up?
The box office is located on the main floor, just outside the entrance. You'll see 3 ticket booths there. Booth B is for ticket pickups.
Great. Thanks for your help.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Kate, I was thinking that June Smith, the company's strategic advisor, would be able to assist us with the negotiations of the new proposal.
That sounds great, Wanda. Unfortunately, she's away on maternity leave for the rest of the year.
That's too bad. She really is an expert in this field.
We could look at asking her replacement, Jordan. I hear he's quite bright as well.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Pedro will be coming by around 4 o'clock after the conference ends.
Great. And where will we be going after that?
He'll drop us off at the hotel by 5 o'clock. Then we'll meet his CEO for dinner and drinks in the lobby at 6 o'clock.
Sounds good. That should be enough time for me to prepare the documents.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Will Ms. Jones allow Mr. Fernando to attend the conference in Zurich?
Well, Mr. Fernando's manager will have to give him permission. Ms. Jones is just the project coordinator.
The conference organizer has requested his participation. They want him to speak at the conference.
I'll be sure to pass that information along to Mr. Fernando's manager. Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Wang, I haven't received your expense receipts for your accommodation and meals from your business trip to Toeic.
Ron, I'm pretty sure that I gave them to Kelly in accounting along with the additional flight expenses.
Well, I'll have to ask her to forward them to me as soon as possible. The quarterly reports must be completed by Friday.
I'll see Kelly later today at the training seminar. Why don't I get a copy of the invoices? I'll stop by your desk around 5.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm calling from Johnson Auto to reschedule your appointment to have your car serviced on Monday.
Oh, I was really hoping to get my car fixed as soon as possible. Is there a problem?
Yes, we had hoped to get the required parts in on Saturday. However, it looks like they won't arrive until Tuesday.
Well, I'm out of town on business until Wednesday. Why don't we make it for Thursday afternoon?
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
I know I promised to give you a ride to the airport today, but I'm not sure what time we should leave.
My flight was originally scheduled to leave at 7 p.m., but it's been delayed because of bad weather. The departure time is now scheduled for 8:30 p.m.
That works better for me anyway. We should leave a couple of hours before so that you have enough time to check in.
That sounds great. By the way, where are we going to meet? What about in my hotel lobby at 6:30? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Are we still experiencing difficulties with the ordering software?
Yes, when inputting the customer's relevant information, an error message continually appears.
We'll have to write everything manually until we can have it repaired. Have you contacted the computer programmers we usually work with? I was hoping they could come by later today.
I have, but it doesn't seem like we'll be able to get an appointment until next week. It looks like we'll have another difficult weekend.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
This piece of work created by Clive Anderson is beautiful.
I think it's great as well. It's the only time he's used watercolors, isn't it?
Yes, he usually works with oil paints, but I think he wanted to try something different.
Well, it really paid off. Shall we move on to see the rest of the exhibit? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
This is Michael Duncan calling. I phoned a few weeks ago to arrange accommodation. I wanted to make sure that you have my reservation on file.
Of course, Mr. Duncan. Just a moment and I will check our system for you. You're staying for 2 evenings, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Now, are there any rooms available in the East Corridor? I've heard that the view at night is absolutely beautiful from there.
You're in luck, Mr. Duncan. I have 1 room available in the East Corridor. Unfortunately, it isn't equipped with an internet connection. Is that okay?
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Have we employed a new caterer in the company cafeteria?
Yes, and I really think there's a big improvement in the variety of the food.
I agree. I was definitely ready for a change. I also like that the location was moved to the main floor. It's much more convenient for me.
It's much more affordable as well. Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Drew, when are we meeting with Roy Thompson on Friday?
My apologies. I should have told you earlier. Mr. Thompson emailed the office this morning and rescheduled the meeting to Thursday afternoon. Are you still free?
As a matter of fact, I'm not. Please ask Mr. Thompson if Thursday morning would be all right.
I'll call him right away and then send you an email to confirm the time.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Sorry to interrupt, but I got this shirt for my birthday a couple of days ago, and it seems to be missing a few buttons. Could I exchange it for another one?
Sure. It shouldn't be a problem as long as it was purchased within the past 14 days. Do you have the receipt? I'll need to verify the purchase date.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't given the receipt. It was a present from my friend. She just gave it to me on Thursday, though, so I'm pretty sure she bought it recently.
I'm extremely sorry. Unfortunately, it's store policy that all refunds and exchanges must be accompanied by the original receipt.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Pardon me, is this the information desk for the leadership training seminar?
Yes, it is. What is your last name? I'll pull up your registration file and package for you.
I'm Ted Dyson. And also, do you know where the talk on employee motivation will take place?
It begins at 10 a.m. in Conference Room A, here in the main convention building.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I would like the number for the Sheraton Hotel located in Montreal.
Which location do you prefer? I have listings for 2 Sheraton hotels in the city.
I don't know the exact address, but I would prefer the downtown location. Also, could you connect the call, please?
Sure. The number is 514-889-2093. Please stay on the line and I'll put you through. Thank you for using Bell Directory Assistance.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Jim. I just finished preparing these sandwiches.
Thanks, Ali. That's so nice of you.
It was quite a simple recipe. I roasted some vegetables and added them to a couple of slices of baguette.
That'll be a great appetizer as the guests are arriving, and it will go nicely with the beef kebabs I'm grilling. Why don't you set them on the coffee table in the living room next to the...
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
I've been trying to contact him all morning, sending faxes and emails. Mary's away from his desk. Do you know where he's gone?
He had to meet with some clients at the downtown branch. Apparently their documents haven't arrived yet and he needed to deliver them himself.
I have some great news. Kensington Market has decided to use our advertising campaign. I'd love for Mario to oversee the project.
That sounds great. You should try to contact him on his cell phone. He would love to hear the news personally from you.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation. I just received my invoice from the gas company in the mail. I can't believe the cost.
Mine was quite high too. I think it's because I've been using my heater so much in this cold weather.
I have as well. However, I still believe it's higher than it should be. Maybe I should contact the gas company to see if their regular rates have increased.
Sounds like a good idea. Their customer service department is very attentive. Keep me updated on what they tell you.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Bill, were you able to contact technical services about my email account? I'm working out the details of this contract and all of my contracts are set up through that account.
Yes, I did. They'll have someone come over tomorrow morning to take a look at it.
I'm worried that it will be too late. I told our client that I would contact her with the initial outline before our meeting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Could you contact the support desk again to see if they can reschedule?
No problem. I'll get on that right away. I'll speak to the supervisor on duty to see if they can attend to the problem today.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Sue. Have you reserved your hotel room for this weekend's trade show in Toronto yet? I'm not sure whether I should stay for 2 or 3 nights.
I reserved a room for 3 nights. I want to stay for the morning brunch on Sunday.
That's smart. I'll call the hotel now to make the same reservation.
You should contact them as soon as possible. When I spoke with the hotel manager today, he said there are only a few rooms left.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation. Good evening, Annabelle. Will you be joining the other members of our team for dinner tonight? Our reservation is for 8 o'clock.
I thought that you were all going out tomorrow night so that Frank could come.
Well, we wanted to, but Frank said he couldn't make it tomorrow either, so we decided to go out tonight instead.
I see. In that case, let me finish my work and I'll meet you at 8:15.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon, Park Printing. This is George. Who would you like to speak to?
My name is Wilma Jeffries, and I run a recruiting agency. I would like to talk to Luke Newberry about having some personalized business cards printed.
Unfortunately, Mr. Newberry and the rest of the sales department have left for the day. but I can direct you to his voicemail if you'd care to leave a detailed message.
Yes, that will be fine. I'll leave him a message then.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Tim, I saw the hydro van parked in your driveway this morning. Was your hydro affected by the wind yesterday?
No, we never had any damage. However, my neighbors, the Johnsons, lost power when some tree branches fell on their power lines.
Oh no, that sounds like quite a mess.
Yes, fortunately the cable company will cover the cost of repairing the lines. The Johnsons should have power by the end of the day. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
I've got to go to mobile communications after work.
Are you looking at getting a new cell phone?
No, I'm just having mine repaired. My flight for New York leaves in the morning, and I have a few conference calls lined up while I'm there.
Save your receipts. I'm pretty sure the company pays for all business-related expenses. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
I've got to go to mobile communications after work.
Are you looking at getting a new cell phone?
No, I'm just having mine repaired. My flight for New York leaves in the morning, and I have a few conference calls lined up while I'm there.
Save your receipts. I'm pretty sure the company pays for all business-related expenses. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon and welcome to Fiber Optics Plus. What can I do for you?
Well, I have an appointment to meet with Marty Klein.
Sure, I'll contact Mr. Klein's secretary up on the 5th floor. Who can I tell her is here?
My name is Kevin Fleming, and I'm here to discuss an employment opportunity with the company.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
We've run out of bagels and rolls, and we still have quite a few reservations tonight. Where did you go?
I just stopped by the bakery down the street. Don't worry, we have enough dinner rolls for the evening.
Oh, great. Would you give me a hand? A customer at the table closest to the window would like some more coffee.
Sure, I'll go over right away. Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Judy. Are you still free for dinner tonight? I know a great new restaurant downtown.
Oh, Barry, I'm sorry. I forgot it's my parents' wedding anniversary tonight. We're throwing a party at the Falcon Hotel down by the lake. Would you like to come along?
That would be great. I'd love to meet your family. Have you already reserved a table?
No, but I think I will call during our lunch break. I heard the view from the hotel is just beautiful.